What if there was one more update by DICE and they told you you could only fix, buff, or nerf one thing? What would that be? So that was a question I asked you guys a couple weeks ago on a video, and I went in the comments and I basically compiled them here, and I'm going to tell them to you. So at number 6, it's Anakin fixed slash buffed. Now what this person means is, you know, for example, the Herrick might, you might click it every once in a while and then you just stand there without even damage reduction. That would be Anakin being fixed, and technically you could say that's a buff, and also just making Anakin freaking better in the first place. So that this person wants DICE to update the game just to make Anakin better, and honestly I agree with this. And by the way, none of this is made by me. Like, I'm only preaching what these people have put in the comments. None of this is my own personal opinion. I can tell you if I like it or not, but I didn't put out these comments. I'm just reading them out to you, and I purposely wanted to do that because I'm always sharing my opinion. It's time for you guys to share yours. Vader nerf. Now, I don't get what this person means by Vader nerf. I know Vader's really, really good, especially if you know how to use him. But it's Darth Vader, right? He's supposed to be really good. He's supposed to be like the top tier hero in this game, or maybe the top tier of the top tier. You see what I mean? So for him to get a nerf, I don't even know what you would want to nerf in him. I mean, he was already nerfed for the saber damage for his saber throw. So on enemies, it only does 130 instead of 150 from the troopers. Now this really pissed me off personally. So imagine if there was another nerf that made his saber throw like 90 damage or something. It's just too much, right? Don't make Vader like freaking Darth Maul. He needs to be better than some other heroes. Darth Maul has a force throw. Vader automatically has to be more OP. Because if you put down Vaders, then you automatically have to put down Mauls. And if you put down Mauls, then it does like 50 damage. It's practically a joke. Right? So I don't get what this person means. It's probably no Kusa behavior right here, honestly. A Vader nerf, come on. And the next one, I'm pretty sure everybody on Earth who's ever played Battlefront will agree with, and unfortunately I agree with this one too, and it's fixing the Finn glitch. That one, you fix Finn, you're fixing every other glitches on the light side almost that comes with him. You're fixing Invincible Han, 4-second Han bomb, Invincible Chewie, Invincible there's so many. Like almost each character except for BB-8 and Lando can have either block glitch or invincibility. Like, that's how much you'd be fixing with him by just doing one thing, and that's the Finn glitch. And also, let's not forget that on GA you'll actually be able to play normally without Finn glitching and making the game last 30 minutes, right? Personally, I love it, but I know that it's a complaint most of you guys have. So this one, I think it's the best one on the list. And by the way, I forgot to say, this list isn't like number 1 is the best or worst, or like last one is the best or worst. I just put them in a list, but none of them are like better than the other. But yeah, I would say Finn glitch is probably the best one on this list. And the next one is regarding Finn, and it's a Finn buff. Now, I don't know what they would buff about Finn, but I do agree that Finn definitely needs a buff. Now, I'm not saying like he needs a better Finn glitch or whatever. I'm saying as a hero himself, if you put him up against any dark side heroes, most of the time he's gonna die. Against BB-9E, that's the only one where he might stand a chance, and a good BB-9E might be able to clear him out. I have maxed BB-9E, and I could probably clear out most Finns. And so imagine going up against Boba, against Phasma, against Iden, and then let's not even bother saying the Force heroes like Grievous, Dooku. Like, he has no chance, right? If you put, for example, Phasma against freaking other heroes, she has a way better chance, which is Finn's counterpart. So Finn definitely needs a buff. I don't know in what. Giving him more health is great, but he doesn't have any defensive capabilities, my bad. He just can dodge and boost himself, and that's it. Like, apart from that, there's nothing else he can do. With Han, for example, he has a shoulder charge, so it kind of squeezes him out of there. And then he also has the bomb, which kind of throws people off. And then with Leia, she has her insanely good rapid fire, which people are like instantly go on defense because of that. But with Finn, there's nothing that really alarms the enemy to go into defense, right? So definitely Finn needs to have a buff. I'm not exactly sure what it would be. And the last one, and this one I sort of understand but sort of don't. So this person said Lando should have a buff, and he would want his smoke to be reworked and have his gun and shock work better. Now smoke, I understand. The gun and shock, I don't understand. So the smoke, if you use BB90 smoke, for example, if you try to swing at him, for example, 10 times while the smoke is up, you're probably going to hit BB90, say what, 3 out of 10 times. If you try with Lando, you'll probably land like 7 out of 10 times. Now you're going to tell me, well, BB90 is a smaller target and blah blah. Yeah, I know, but still the difference is way too big. And BB90 smoke is super good. Well, Lando's is like meh. You miss one, maybe 2 swings, and after that you start getting your shit together. So it's kind of unfair, and I know you could put the freaking smoke card on Lando, but come on. BB90 doesn't use up a smoke card to be that good, but you need Lando's smoke card to be that good, and even then it's not that good. So that one I understand. And this guy also said his gun could work better and his shock. I don't think making his shock any longer will be a good idea. It used to be like that when the game came out, and it was not a good idea. His gun, I don't know what he means. Maybe less spread, more gun overheat, or more damage. I really don't know, but this is what the guy has said. Tell me which one was your favorite, whether it was Anakin being fixed, the Vader nerf, Finn glitch, Finn buff, or the Lando buff. Personally for me, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say the Finn glitch, but after that it would definitely be the Finn buff, because Finn definitely needs to be buffed in some ways. But anyways, tell me what you guys think, and peace out.
Ain't qualified, cause ain't released my new shit. I blew up, now everybody trying to sue me. You call me Nas, but the hood call me Doobie. And this one is for the champions. I ain't lost since I began, yeah. Funny